Are you serious? Are you serious? Okay, guys, I've just arrived in Florida getting ready for the several events down here. And so I thought I would do a quick recap on the day since I was traveling all day long. The stock market, what? I know I did a video earlier because the stock market was down like 250 points. And of course, Friday, on the day the FISA memo was released, the stock market fell 666 points. And if you ever heard the word Illuminati, the beast system was crying because it had been exposed. That FISA memo literally showed you without question that there's corruption in the FBI as well as in the Department of Justice, the Clinton campaign, the Clinton cartel, if you will, and the Democratic National Committee and everybody else involved. And then the stock market reacted because it's an unstable government, folks. It's an unstable government. Well, it didn't end Friday with a loss of 666 points. Today, 1,175 point free fall. At one point, it was 1,600 points down. The stock market literally in a free fall. It did rally at the end, but still 1,175 points down after being down 666. That's not good. So the reaction to the FISA memo is the beast is biting back, saying, we can manipulate the numbers. You better back off, is what they're saying to Trump and to the rest of the government. Now, while that was going on, we found out today that there was a 70-car pileup in Ames, Iowa. Unbelievable pileup. Unfortunately, one person was killed. Some were injured, but it could have been a whole lot worse. 70-car pileup in a blizzard in Iowa. And speaking of blizzards today, Russia had one of the worst blizzards in its history. Record snowfalls, brutal, blistering blizzard temperatures. The Kremlin is buried in snow, and the city of Moscow is paralyzed as this blizzard has literally frozen the capital solid. And if that's not enough going on, Iran, we found out today, the Iranians are mass producing, literally mass producing smart bombs on drones, and they're making mass production of them. This is a very disturbing information that we're getting on this of the what's taking place with the Iranians and these smart bombs that they can strap to drones, and they've been mass producing these. So this isn't good. This is a whole new level of terroristic type warfare by the Iranian government. And then we have a shooting in Colorado Springs, Colorado. We know one deputy has been shot and killed. 2 other police officers have been wounded in a shooting in Colorado Springs, Colorado. It seems like this open season on police continues to go on. It's very disturbing, very, very disturbing. And so our prayers go out to the families of the victims, to the family of the deputy that was killed, and to also prayers for the wounded officers. Also, our prayers go out to that one person killed in that horrific 70-car pileup out there in Iowa. And we have sad news in Indiana today, of course. Indianapolis Colts linebacker Edwin Jackson, he was only 26 years old, and another man by the name of Jeffrey Monroe were standing next to their cars on the side of the road talking when a drunk driver come along at a high rate of speed and crashed into their cars and into them, killing both of them. Then we found out that the driver was a undocumented illegal alien from Guatemala. He was driving a Ford F-150 pickup truck using the alias name Alexis Cabrera Gonzalez when his real name was Manuel Savalala. He's a citizen of Guatemala. He was deported back in 2007, and he came back to America, was deported again in 2009, and living here illegally. He was drunk, and he crashed into the two men and their car, killing both of them, one a member of the Indianapolis Colts. So the state of Indiana not happy today at all with this situation. So there's, unfortunately, these are some chaotic things. I wanted to get you up to speed, but certainly we're witnessing, again, apocalyptic type events with the weather, whether it be in Iowa or it be in Russia. Again, the migrant crisis situation is still a major discussion point here in America. And the stock market taking a major tumble as we still look at the corruption within the deep state. And now their payback is this: we can cripple your economy. Well, we'll see if they can, but there's certainly a global play. The cabal is in a global play now. And obviously there's good FBI agents, and there's good, real good people that work in both those agencies, the Department of Justice and the FBI. We're talking about a few people, though, working at the top, part of the secret societies, this cabal, which is the New World Order, the spirit of Illuminati. And they're pushing back, and they're pushing back hard. So let's see how this plays out. Guys, I'll be back with you tomorrow. Now, no broadcast tomorrow at noon because I'm actually a guest on a television show here in Orlando, Florida. I'll be in the studio and shooting. They're shooting the program, and I'm the guest on the show. So it will air later in Channel 45, Orlando, Florida, later. So no show tomorrow live, but I will be live tomorrow night. Okay, so tomorrow night I will be live as normal, 10 p.m. Eastern. We'll get you up to speed on all the current world events that are taking place around the world. Obviously, it's affecting. And then, of course, don't forget Thursday evening, I'll be praying, leading in prayer, and speaking at the Trump rally at the Villages in Florida, at the Villages there, along with Roger Stone as the keynote speaker. So he'll be the keynote speaker. I'm going to just open in prayer and say a few words and kind of rally the people a little bit and invite them all to the revival. Then I'll be speaking Friday night and Saturday night at the Freedom Fellowship Church in Lady Lakes, Florida, and again Sunday morning in Lady Lakes, Florida at the Freedom Fellowship Church. So check all those things out. I hope if you're anywhere, come on, be a part of this. It'll be a mighty weekend, all right? Praise God. So I'll see you guys. I'll get you up to speed tomorrow on some of the events going on. And I'll be live tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern on the coming apocalypse. On prime time, live. Some of you enjoyed the little thumbnail. I didn't make that thumbnail with me doing a little judo with Kim Jong-un. I didn't create that. Someone else did. I seen it. I thought it was cute. Thought I'd throw it out there just for some laughs. Are you serious? Give your life to Jesus Christ. We're in the last days.